I'm back. What's the temperature? 8 degrees? I could have sworn it was 5 degrees a few minutes ago. Suburban. I dropped off the Blazer. The guy did some prodding, and we think we found the problem in the steering column. So I dropped off a couple of steering columns that I have for parts. I've been here for about half an hour, 30 minutes. It's almost 9 o'clock, TGIF. And I've been prodding and digging and twiddling, and well, I wish I would have brought one crappy plastic fitting, 45 degree. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this 1.5-inch ABS pipe, and this is the lightweight hollow stuff. It's got little arrow bubbles. I'm going to lay that in the concrete. I'm going to pour concrete on top of it and cap the end. I'll do it very slowly, obviously. There's no cement truck here. I had it running earlier. Got to get the pitch just right. And it's going to pick up the water that comes from that end and shuttle it through the concrete. I wish I had a 45 to put right there. And at that end, I'm not going to lay any concrete here. I don't care. I'll leave an open ditch. And the water was running here a couple minutes ago. There it goes. There it goes. Once I put concrete in here, the water will have no place to go but in the pipe, so I'll cap the pipe with a rock for now. I'll just put a flat rock up against the open end. But I'll watch it. I'm going to be pouring it real slow, bucket at a time. So that's what I'll be doing. And I'll be able to jack up my wooden log that almost clunked me in the head a couple days ago. A nice concrete pad here to jack up from. I'm going to excavate a little bit more mud here. Isn't this cool, huh? Splop. Gross. What a friggin' basement. Basement from hell. And maybe tomorrow I'll have some news on why I've got half my lights not working in my Blazer. And do some other things like wire in my beacon, hardwire it, and put a radio in, da-da-da-da-da. So this is the scoop for tonight. I'll go upstairs, mix up some concrete. I got mud on the steps, blood on the tracks, and mud on the steps. Mix up some concrete. I brought my dust mask. And we'll have a good time. It's temperature in the house. 56 degrees, which is 14 Celsius. Yeah. Mixing cement time. Boy, lots of rocks. Anyhow, I'm going to dump it downstairs, and I need to delete more junk. I got 2 minutes left on this chip. It's only an 8 gigabyte chip. My sister just bought me a 4 gig chip. $7! She was on a cruise ship recently, and a 4 gig chip was $40. She bought it for $7. I'm going to dump it. This is low tech. And concrete will cure underwater because it doesn't dry, it cures. There. Alright, job's done. Plop. Got a lot more to do. Oh, 4 or 5 batches, almost a half a pail. It's about as much as I want to carry, and the drill won't burn up. I've got a piece of iron to block the pipe and a rock to hold it in place. This is low tech, remember. Yummy. Just keeping you posted. Oops. I forgot to put the mesh in. Oops. I guess I'll just press it in to my beautifully finished concrete. Uh-oh. Just leave it on top. Looks pretty, huh? Maybe we can get some more. Oh boy. Dum-de-dum-dum. Mush it down. Mush it. Last batch. Almost full bucket. I'm out of cement.
We've been talking about January as a big month for, unfortunately.
Almost out of cement.
Thank you.
Alright, I made it down those rickety stairs. I think Fruit Loops' first thing he's going to do when he comes to work Monday morning, it's Friday night now, is build me some stairs. Splurp. To have a steady camera anyways. I do my best not to shake it around too much and make you dizzy, in case you didn't notice. Better put my mesh in right now. Stick it in. The shovel works better for that. There we go. I'm going to put an extra piece over there of mesh. I don't know if it's going to really help here. I should be putting a rebar in. I'm going to fold it over. I'll be back in a minute. I'm out of concrete. I'm going to take this away, and I think the water would have just crept through. There she blows. It's working. Not quite the dikes that they have in the Netherlands. They have those dikes to keep the water away. What do I know about geography of Europe? I'm an American. Yep. Making progress. In one end and out the other. Duh. Tilt it away a little bit so the water can still creep through. That's it. All done for tonight. Got my respirator on to keep the dust out of my face. Goodbye. Good night. Good night, basement. I said I was done with the videos. I bade you good night. But I thought you'd want to see the temperature. It was 5 or 6 degrees Fahrenheit. It's actually gone up. It's 10 degrees now, which is minus 16 Celsius. How do you like that? Maybe we're in for a heat wave. Where's that moon? Oh, it's a bit more than half. Boy, I heard someone talking about cold weather once. They said, isn't it exhilarating to go out on a beautiful sunny day when the air is crisp and you feel it freezing inside your nose? And I thought, yeah, if you're on your way between your house to the wood pile to get some wood to throw on the fire and run right back in the house. Let's crank this bit up! And the thing that makes the LEDs in my Jimmy, my Blazer, are fading. They were bright and they're dim now. Crank her up! Maybe I'll get those glow plugs working and put the dash cover back on this. I don't know! Good night. Thanks for watching the videos. Good night.